Today I am here to present an entire internship report of this course, Practical Aspects of Construction Management. So my name is Gunalan. I am from SSN College of Engineering. So our trainers are Ashok Kumar sir, Natarajan sir, Anantarajan sir, Suresh Namaya sir, Gandhi sir, and few professors from Sona College of Technology. So these are the contents: introduction, study of drawing, drones, quantity surveying, etc. So first I'll start with the introduction. So my course is Practical Aspects of Construction Management. So I had a lot of knowledge regarding the field aspects of the construction management. So first of all, I had a somewhat knowledge on theoretical knowledge on the civil engineering, but after joining this course, now I am able to relate the theoretical and practical knowledge. So here I learned reading of drawings, important aspects required in the field, then detailed estimates, rate analysis, current trends and updates in the market. So study of drawing. So first of all, we should look after the title box. So in the title box, there we can see the project name, the structural and consultants. So this is a John Jacob plan. So there we can see the purpose of issue. There will be written good for construction. If it is written good for construction, we can proceed for construction, else not. So there will be grid lines in large construction projects, which are used to name the columns and footings for the better identifications. So then we have to estimate each component, beam, slab, column, and their reinforcement details. So determining and understanding each component is essential. Next here, drones in construction. So this was a very good and informative technological course, which was given by Sona College of Technology by Professor Malati ma'am and Prabhu sir. So drone is an unmanned aerial vehicle or UAV. It is called as UAV. The various components of drone are propellers, motors, camera, framework, battery, and GPS. So the features are: it can return to the home automatically. It can detect the obstacles wherein it can be safe and uh, sometimes. So radar positioning and flight automation. So we can decide the path of the drone whenever necessary. So parachute recovery. If in any instance the drone is not working, there is a parachute recovery which can save the damage of drone. Drone operation. So pre-processing. Pre-processing is the laying of the plan where the drone has to be piloted. So this is an important aspect. First of all, we should locate the place and path where the drone should be flight. Next, the piloting. Piloting is an important task. This is a current trend in the market. So in future, this will be a very important aspect for civil engineer to learn in drone operations. So piloting is a job of a. It is a job like we have to control the drone and move it in its path and capture images while it is flying. So in post processing, the images captured are collaged and converted to the required asset, and the construction procedure is then proceed. Quantity surveying. So quantity surveying is an important subject in civil engineering. So which I am studying currently in 7th sem. So this is an important subject for me and a core subject also. So after joining this course, I had an basic foundation knowledge for quantity surveying. So quantity surveying relates with the cost estimation, cost planning, and cost management. So it also involves preparation of BOQs, tender management, and other works. So after having a class with Anantanayan sir, he taught us to prepare work with MS Excel. Now I am somewhat knowledgeable to how to use MS Excel for this quantity estimation. So detailed estimation of quantity of materials required. So he taught, so Anantanayan sir took a class on pile foundation, how to determine the pile and the casting, the use of tremie pipe and all. So it was a good experience. Bar bending schedule. Bar bending schedule was also taught by Anantanayan sir. So first of all, we should determine the member for which we are going to schedule and determine the amount of the bar. So next, the bar mark. So top, bottom, or the binder. Next, shape of the bending. It is depends on the type of the column or the footing. Next, the diameter of the bar, whether it is 8 mm, 10 mm, or 12 mm bar. Next, the length of each bar. Then total weight per meter run is an important aspect. So this can be calculated by the formula pi d square by 4 into the density of steel. So here the density of steel is around 7,850 kg per meter cube. So next, the construction methodology. So first, excavation and PCC. So the excavation is done using various excavators like rolling type and other JCBs. So while excavating, there is an extra zero point 0.3 point sorry 3 meter sorry 0.5 meter around space was given for the workspace. So this slope footing is given so that the column load always put a pressure on 45-degree angle. So above this place the concrete is unnecessary. So to save the material, we give the sloped footings. Next is PCC. Before laying of PCC, the ground should be compacted. Next, footing. The reinforcement is erected and shuttering activity is carried over for the concreting. Then the plinth beam constructed and the columns are raised. Next, formwork. So formwork is a basic structure which supports the supports and act as a mold for the concrete. So there are four types of formworks mainly. So shuttering is a formwork component which is used in vertical components. And next comes the centering. Centering is for horizontal components like beams and slab. Then next comes the shuttering, staging. So staging is the support, and that is a props and other jacks used for the supporting the formwork. So next comes the testing of material. So the material should be tested before use. So there are various materials that are that must be tested compulsory before use. So cement, sand, concrete, coarse aggregate, and steel brick. For cement, there are various tests, soundness test. For the soundness test, so for in field also we can test by inserting our hand inside the cement or throwing the cement in a bucket. So etc. For sand, we have specific gravity test, bulking test, sieve analysis test, etc. For concrete, we have a crushing test, compaction test, and all, and slump test, especially for which is done in field. Coarse aggregate, for coarse aggregate, we have specific gravity test, then crushing test, impact test, etc. For steel, we have tensile test and bending test. For brick, we have water absorption test and crushing test, etc. So finishes in construction, block works and machinery. So this is the main part. So generally in today's scenario, every places they use only English bond, but there are other bond like header bond and stretcher bond. But generally they use English bond nowadays. So laying of block is an important aspect, and the laying should be done exactly. So here also you are using the 3-4-5 method for exact laying and alignment for the block masonry. The various tools used here are plumb box, right angle, etc. So plastering work. So this is a volumetric box. So 50 kg of cement bag is put in this, and it should be leveled. So the volume of this is 0.35 cubic meter. So 50 kg of cement bag is 0.35 cubic meter of quantity. Next, plastering. So types of plastering, there are two types of plastering: gypsum plastering and cement plastering. So gypsum plastering is more smooth finish compared to cement plastering. Plastering thickness is determined based on the requirement, and before plastering, the wire brush is used on the surfaces of the walls. Next, flooring. So there are various types of flooring. Marble flooring. Nowadays, Italian marbles are used more, and tile flooring. So wooden flooring. They are using wooden cladding instead of pure wooden, because pure wooden nowadays is very costly. Then alignment, then quality check. So here also the 3-4-5 method is used for laying of exact laying of the tile, so that there is no errors in the tile laying alignment. Next is painting. So there are various types of painting: oil emulsion painting, plastic emulsion painting, royal silk paint, oil emulsion, wallpaper. Wallpapers are like stickers. They are being pasted on the walls for more design and outlook. Then next come the joineries. Joineries are the door frames and windows. So there are various types of doors: UPVC doors, wooden doors, steel doors, aluminium doors, etc. So the door has various components like a hold fast and the clamp used, and the lintel beam above it is called. So the skills achieved are, I had a great knowledge on how to read the drawings and view them exactly. Then the field aspects of civil engineering. So this is an important job for a civil engineer. So the civil engineering field is a practically based field, and everything cannot be theoretical in this knowledge. So Prayojana had given me a good knowledge on field aspects for the civil engineering. Then trends and updates about the industry. So Suresh Ramaya sir was the teacher for course for the finisher. So he gave the estimates and rate analysis for the various interior designs, and he gave rates for even for the quantities. For example, for 125 square feet of paint, so 125 square feet we can paint using 1 liter of paint. Like that, he gave many important thumb rules also. So the trends and updates in the industry. So practical learning was a good experience. The preparation of BOQs and bar bending schedule was a basic, which is now a good basic for me for my current semester. So quality control and check, then project planning, design of interiors, etc. So thank you to CMTI and Dr. E.R. Ashok Kumar sir for providing with this good knowledge and resourceful course. Thank you.
Good, Gunalan. I can see your improvement on a lot of things you have captured in briefly from the finishers, the form work, the planning, quantity surveying, and the quality control and rate analysis. And I am happy with your learning.